What did we just see on Raw? It's Tim from Pro Wrestling Unlimited, and I'm kind of in shock because I didn't expect this. So if you haven't seen Raw yet, Raw ended with freaking gang war. It's like 1997. Survivor Series gang wars all over again, I guess you can say. Kurt Angle was going to announce his team, his male team for Survivor Series, and he was interrupted by Shane McMahon and 90% of the SmackDown roster. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. He's got his people with him. The Raw roster will come out. We'll get a small brawl in the ring like we did last year. No. So Shane comes in the ring, gets on the mic and tells Kurt, under siege. And Kurt just walks off. I don't get that part. Kurt just walks off, makes himself look like a little punk, like he's afraid of Shane. He's the same guy that put Shane through 2 glass windows. Fucking King of the Ring, 2001. Anyways, so Kurt walks to the back. They go to the announcers and they're like, what the heck's going on? And then Shane just says, go get him. I'm like, go get him? Oh, damn. So SmackDown roster goes to the back. They start walking. And who do they see? Titus and Apollo Crews. The New Day mocks Titus for a second, and they beat the crap out of him. They just beat him down like a pack of wolves, like a gang. Like literally, when I said earlier, this is like Survivor Series gang wars, I mean it. It was like gang pack mentality. Then they see some random production guy standing next to the Raw interview area. Baron Corbin gets in his face. They knock him down. They knock down the television with the Raw logo on it. Like, what the hell is this? And they're all screaming, let's get him. We got this. Let's get him. It's the men and the women. Then they come up to the locker rooms, the male locker rooms. And they show a camera in the locker room. You see Jason Jordan just sitting there with his head down. And what happens? His old buddy, Chad Gable, is the first in the room and just bull rushes right into him. Like, what the f***? Matt Hardy comes out the bathroom stalls and the showers. I don't know why he's coming out of the showers in full gear, but anyways, he's probably using the crapper. Anyways, beat him down. There was somebody else, I couldn't tell who it was. It may have been Finn, but I'm not 100% sure. Then they go into another locker room where they beat down more people. Gallows and Anderson are in there and others. And the New Day's leading the charge. Like, New Day and Baron Corbin, they're the leaders. New Day's like just on a tear, like, let's do this. Like, they're super into it. Corbin's super into it. Frickin' Zack Ryder's super into this. And then Tamina, Carmella, Natty, they're all there too. And then you see AJ Styles kind of in the back of the pack, big old grin, laughing the whole time. It's pretty funny. So they go. Eventually, they catch up with the women, not in the locker room, but in the hallway. Natty, Carmella, Tamina, Becky. Becky's up there with the New Day. Oh, she's super into this. I forgot to say that. She's super into it. Like, damn. So they beat the crap out of the women. Then they're walking a little more. And in a good try, guys, you got the Shield. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose jumping off some production boxes, coming out the shadows, take down a couple guys, but it's 2 against like 15. That don't work. They beat down the Shield, and then eventually you see, I think it's Baron Corbin, he's got Kurt. So they take Kurt Angle, and they've got him. One guy's got him by one arm, and one guy's got him by the other arm, and they drag him out to the ring. Shane's just standing there, looking all smug and cocky in the middle of the ring. And then what happens? He gets on the mic with Kurt right in his face. He gets in Kurt's face and goes, at Survivor Series, bring your gold medals and whatever's left of your roster. And then they leave. And Kurt just looks scared. That's the one thing. They really made Raw look like punks and really made SmackDown look very, very strong. So if we're going into Survivor Series, SmackDown's the heels, Raw's the baby faces, and we go from there. I know everybody on Twitter was saying, where's Brock? Why wasn't Brock there to help out Raw? It's the storyline thing is going to be, well, Brock finished his obligation for the night. He left, so that's what that is. Other names we didn't see, they're Aiden English. We didn't see, I don't know if we saw the Usos. I didn't notice them. Randy Orton wasn't there as well. So, I mean, most of the SmackDown roster was there, but this was pretty unpredictable. And in my eyes, I loved the segment. It was just great. You got the SmackDown roster acting super heel, super gang pack mentality. Just, they see somebody, they don't care who it is. Raw roster member, Raw production guy, beat his ass. So it's going to be interesting going into Survivor Series this year, because last year it was all fun in games. It was nice competitive Raw versus SmackDown, but now it's like, Raw, you got punked on your own show. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow night on SmackDown, but now I ask you guys, what did you think of this closing segment to Monday Night Raw where SmackDown invaded? They put the Raw roster under siege. They beat the shit out of the Raw roster, the crap out of the Raw roster, and just left them all laying. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as well, Nick and I will talk about this more in our Raw review tonight. It will go up tonight, the audio version for Patreon members, and then we'll release on YouTube first thing tomorrow morning. But that's going to do it for this edition of Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow pwunlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.